going to be reviewing the steps for staying on task, okay? So when we stay on task, what does staying on task mean? What does it look like? What does it sound like? And what are you supposed to be doing with your hands, your eyes, your legs, everything that involves you staying on task? Thank you, Robert, for raising your hand. When you do that, I'm more likely to call on you. So what do? Stay quiet and keep doing your work. Yes, Gabriel, thank you for raising your hand.
Be focused.
Be focused. Anybody else? Jose? I'm sorry, repeat that?
Do your work.
Do your work, yes. Anything else?
Look at the person.
Marcus, thank you for raising your hand. When you raise your hand, I'm more likely to call on you.
If you finish your work faster, you're more likely to something else might more likely to be done.
Good. So you're giving me exactly what we're looking for, the importance of why we should stay on task. So here are some of the reasons why or what it means to stay on task. So when you are on task, that means that you are focused, you're completing your assignments, you guys are ignoring distractions, okay? You're also avoiding on making any distractions, okay? Do not create any distractions, working quietly, asking for help when needed, okay? You would look something like this, right? If you need help, you're gonna raise your hand. You would be thinking and staying focused, okay? Gabriel. Yes, in just a second, okay? All right, this is another part of you staying focused. That means that your eyeballs are looking at your work, okay? Definitely no talking, okay? And you should continue doing your work until it's all completed, okay? Is that okay to do? No yelling and screaming, right? Okay, ask for help if you need it. Okay, we're gonna review the steps really quickly. Remember, this is review, so I'm just going to make some gestures with my hands and you guys are going to tell me exactly what you should be doing, okay? So, when you are on task, you should be doing what with your eyeballs? Thank you, Marcus, for raising your hand.
Looking at your work.
Look at your work. Why should we be looking at our work? Jose, thank you for raising your hand.
To complete it faster.
Okay, you'll be able to complete it faster. Gabriel, why should we be looking at our work?
So we could be able to if you look somewhere else, then you're going to forget what you're doing.
Exactly. If you're not looking at your work, you're going to forget what you're supposed to be doing, right? Miguel, are you stretching or do you have a question or comment?
When you look at, if you don't look at your work, you might get it wrong.
Yes, if you're not looking at it, you might end up doing it wrong, right? All great examples of why you should be looking at your work. Next step, step 2. What should you be doing with your brain? Thank you for catching yourself. Robert, what should we do with our brains? Think. What are we thinking about? Are we going to think about what we're having for dinner tonight?
No.
Think about what your work. Think about what you're supposed to be doing. Think about the next steps. Miguel, did I say what you were about to say? Yes? Okay. Jeffrin, step 3. Here's some clues, Jeffrin. Step 3. What is step 3? After we're thinking about it, we have to do what? So you look at your work, you think about your work, and then you have to keep
Your hands.
Yes, you should always keep your hands to yourself, but you should also keep working, right? Right? Why is it important to keep working and not to finish halfway through it, Jose? How come we should always finish our work and not stop halfway through it? Okay, so if you're continuing to work, what will happen? You can complete it faster, which means what? You were about to say it. You can go to a computer. You can go play outside for recess time, right? You can have all different kinds of things and be able to move on. Is that appropriate? Okay, can you fix yourself, please? Thank you. Yes, Robert? Okay, so if you're not paying attention and you keep getting it wrong, you're probably going to have a lot more work to do, right? Good job. Okay, so make sure you guys stay working. Keep working. Okay, step 4. gonna put these up here just to remind you guys. So step 4, when I do this, what am I doing?
Not listening.
Okay, not listening, but more importantly, Marcus said it. Yes, ignore distractions. What kind of distractions happen inside of a classroom? Miguel, thank you for raising your hand and getting my attention appropriately. Okay, those are things that happen in our classroom, right? Is the phone a distraction? It can be, yes. Should you be looking at somebody talking on the phone in the back? No. Gabriel, when somebody knocks on the door, is that a distraction? Yes. Do you guys see what Jeffrey's doing right now? Is Jeffrey becoming a distraction?
Yes.
Yes. Jeffrey, what should you be doing right now? No, you should be paying attention. That means that you're sitting appropriately in your chair, you're facing forward, and you're not moving around, okay? All right? Okay, so remember, you're going to ignore distractions. Why do we ignore distractions, Jose? Okay, in our classroom we earn points, right? But what about somebody else? Somebody else's classroom? Mr. Vivian. So if we're ignoring distractions, then that means we're more likely to stay focused on our what? Robert? On our work. And when we stay focused on our work, that means that we're more likely to, Robert, get it done. And Marcus, if our work is done, then what happens to us? You get you get computer time. You might be able to do what, Jose? Besides computer time, if you finish your work on time and turn it in, what will happen to your grades? You might get an A. Yeah, Miguel, do you have something to add to that? You might have fun when you're done, right? And you don't have to worry about the work being piling up. Robert, do you have a question or comment? Yes, if you do your work, it gets done quicker and you get to do things. Gabriel, do you have a question or comment? Okay, go ahead. Okay, quick review, guys. Here we go. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to use my hands, and I need everybody to answer all together. Okay? I'm going to repeat that again. All together. Here we go. What do you do with your eyes?
Look at your work.
Look at your work. What do you do with your brain? Think about
what you're doing.
Think about what you're supposed to be doing. And then you're going to
Keep writing.
keep working, right? And then you're going to ignore distractions, okay? When we stay on task, we are more likely to do what? Do fun stuff. Get computer time and be able to go out to recess on time. Okay? Any questions?
No.
No? All right, we are done. Thank you guys for your social skills this morning.